Hello. Okay, I know I said screenshots, but I figured this one is mostly. I'm gonna leave this one up as public, but this is mostly for Ashlyn and Jean Gabriel, our music composers. We are just going to run around the island and hopefully not trigger any crap because I'll just show you guys all the stuff. I just woke up, so I figured I'd get this done. Yeah, just stuff for the ambience and some of the dungeons we got. I mean, a lot of it's pretty. I mean, so far, some of it's vanilla. Like we've got some crazy crap coming at some point. But I'm just gonna run around and show you some of the stuff we got. So yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I love that intro music. I love that music, by the way. And I'll speak slowly so that if there's problems with translations, but then again, we're just showing images. But I will speak slow. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. So I'm gonna crash my game at some point. All right, first shot is there we go. Speed myself up. First shot is Ankh-Morpork. Obviously, could use our own town music for it, etc. God damn it, I'm gonna sound like I'm in the water the whole time. Hold on. Somehow I landed on absolutely nothing. Okay, so Ankh-Morpork. Ignore the words; they're obviously for the intro credits, and they disappear at the end. So far, we don't have a shit ton for it yet. I mean, we've got a lot of the housing, the mended drums over there, Patrician's house is right there. Unseen University is going to be huge inside of that mountain. I decided that was easier than actually like trying to build an exterior for it. Got some general stores, blacksmithing area, post office is over here. Obviously, our Clax towers, which are a hell of a lot more sturdy than they are in the books. That's for sure. And the port at the center. Now, so far, we've got a lot of other stuff we're going to add. This is a whole new area I actually chalked on. We actually had cut it off right here for a while. Ankh-Morpork can actually encompass a huge area out here. I mean, we've got tons of stuff to add: restaurants, the Grand Trunks Company, a major, hub. The Opera House is actually that big one in the distance. The watch area is right here. All of this I've got to remove at some point, but I'm leaving it in for alpha for just funsies for the train. But yeah, Ankh-Morpork can literally come out from right around here and just keep going out into the ocean, so it would kind of look more like it does in the depictions of the book, where this is the central hub and you've got the a lot of it right there, but you can just keep going with it. So giggity giggity. I gave myself a lot of room to expand. Like, you could actually go all the way out to that huge area over there that I just put in for ambience. So we got that. Certain areas that actually could use some probably some more ambient music is like the Opera House for snuff. I mean, honestly, we're only going to use this place once or twice, so not a huge deal, but this is our Opera House. It's from the stage. Got tables for everybody, a lot of free area, so we're going to stick a lot of people in here to watch the song from the little girl. I just realized I'm talking fast anyway. Sorry, Jean Gabriel. The watch is, I don't know, just centralized area. We got two houses. One of them for Vimes. I decided not to give him like a manor in the city. I might change that. I don't know. And then the watch central, the barracks area, is still not completed 100%. I'm kind of building as we go. The end of one of the quests is actually there. The end of another, you actually get taken into this cell, another guy into this cell, and this cell actually has. So I'm building as we go around. So there's that one. Cabbage farms are actually off to the right. My refrigerator's knocking. I really don't know why the hell it does that. So yeah, we got our cabbage farms over here. We've only got one quest really involving Brynja over here and a little destroyable house. Got a little more room to expand the cabbage farm area if we feel like it. So there's that. our clack system isn't totally complete either. I've only got like 3 clacks towers. I gotta build some more though since I'm doing going postal here in a bit. Um, One of the more unique dungeons I think I'll hit next. I mean, we've got the obvious dungeons for Skyrim, Green Caves, Nordic Ruins. I'm actually going to COC to this one. This is for our first quest for Cohen. Zero Disc Cohen. I should really name this shit Easier Crap to COC to. So, this one's actually a pretty huge and pretty cool dungeon. We've got basically 4 wings to it as you go around. I just realized that I need to like slow down when I'm moving some of this stuff because Oscape and FLV is probably fucking this up. It's a wing dungeon with a boss room in the center. We've also got a platforming room somewhere in this dungeon too. I don't know. This is one of the more unique dungeons. It's huge too. It takes about, I don't know, 2 hours if you want to fully explore it. It's about 30 to 45 minutes if you blitz it. So, okay, back out to Ankh Park. Actually, we'll go to Uberwald. I decided to make each village separate. So instead of having like Bionk, where it's a conglomeration, we actually have a werewolf village, a vampire village, and the dwarf village, which the dwarf one makes more sense. We're doing Schmaltzberg underground. This is where the werewolves are going to be. I decided to stick them right inside of the boiling flat or fat water crap. Nothing too crazy about it. Just normal ass little village type deal. They got a glen over here. Well, and obviously we can still add more. I can push it out into the ocean. The good thing about making this a huge island is that I can continuously push into the ocean for anything I deem bigger and expand the cities without any hassle. We've only got one real quest involving this, and it's a Hamlet spinoff. It's actually 2 parts, more than kin and less than kind, and starts with a marriage. And we have Telma instead of Hamlet. So a little Orchard Glen for that quest. The vampire city is over here, accessible through a mine shaft first, and then we're actually going to have a separate entrance out. It's the first way you'll get into it is a little mine shaft across the bridge. So I will take you in there real quick. I think this is the one I was talking about for the underground city for you, Ash. There we go. I never named it yet. So yeah, this is going to be our vampire city. Lady Margalota's house is over there at the far end. I don't know. I just thought it would be really cool to have it underground water. She'll have a secret entrance out her back door, like inside of her house. That's actually going to be easier to go to the outside world. So that's where you're going to access it from then on out. We figure the vampires just fly through the ceiling. Since they don't use anything else, why not? A lot of these houses don't have interiors yet. So let's do Schmaltzberg real quick since we're on showing the Uberwald cities. I think I spelled it that way. Okay. Bloody hell! I should really just like name these dwarf city ones. I don't have to type this crap. All right, and this one kind of has. I'm gonna try to zoom. Let's zoom out here and see how bad the lava ambience is. It's basically a suspended city over top inside of a volcano. The main entrance is right down the front, and then we've got 2 more entrances which lead to nowhere, current exits that lead to nowhere. Planning on doing quests, etc. down here. But yeah, it's actually pretty big. This place inside is actually filled out using assets from a guy. Put them up free to use. I haven't been able to get into contact with them, but he put it up free to use, so I'm using his giant ass like Dwemer Castle, and the entire thing on the inside connects to itself all over the place. It's pretty badass. I don't have it ported in yet. So yeah, this is our Schmaltzberg, and this is kind of the lava ambience we're using for a lot of things. Like our, let me see, because we've got the Lord of the Rings style quest where we are doing. There we go. DQT exterior cell. Gotta watch out for this one. This is where we're going to do our Lord of the Rings quest. Another, it's got a unique feel to this one at some points too. Like the main part's basically just a huge Nord ruin. And then anything that takes my computer a while to load is scary. As you get into it, it's actually a pretty unique dungeon. It's hard to load for some people. It's fucking huge. It's probably in the neighborhood of that first one too, where it'll take a couple hours to complete. Like all of this, there's little crevices, nooks, crannies, and crap all throughout the sides that you can actually explore. And the guy did a lot of detail work for it too. Honestly, one of these days I'm gonna have to play the whole thing through. I kind of blitz run it every time I do. And this leads down into another volcano cell, which we could possibly use different music for more. I mean, I'm cool with as many as you want to make. I'll use a separate one for each freaking area. I don't care. I'll link them. I'll do whatever. It's not, whatever you guys feel you want to do for it. The more the merrier. Why is there a huge ass chicken? I don't even want to know. Fucking chicken, just chilling the fuck out. Okay, so this is our. Shit's gonna like load really funky because I've been running around super fast. This is our volcano cell for our Lord of the Rings, and the center area where you will actually throw the ring and destroy it is up in here. But I mean, it's a really cool lava feel, I think. Anyway, could have some fun with this sucker. It does look pretty sweet. Yay! I don't know, just showing shit off basically. Okay, and we'll go back out to. Actually, we'll go to Lancry Town. I think it's Lancry Town Center. Yep. Now, Lancry Town, I wanted to be just, I don't know, the main part of the centers, the castle has a lot of shelters because we are going to do an elf invasion. It's actually what the main quest for Granny Weatherwax when you got to get her help to identify the seventh symbol to go back to Skyrim. We're going to have an elf invasion going on, and you're going to have to help her fight that off, which will involve a whole other world space where we're going to kind of make look like Cold Harbor from ESO, except for more purple. I'm going to have, like, I don't know, I'm going to have fun with it. Obviously, I just go not lore friendly on both sides whenever the hell I feel like it, clearly. And I wanted this place to have more of that feel because, the Ram Top area, all the freaking, you got your cold, you've got your volcano little things over here, your hot geysers, then a little more, scenic. I don't know why I did this. It was just kind of cool looking to have a reservoir flowing into the town well. But yeah, this will be, where What's Her Face is at. Jesus, I'm losing names now. But that's the manor house for here. Sure, that one's that. Let's go blitz over to and talk about the. What the fuck? Wrong button. Let's talk about the Wormburg. This one I'm not hitting till phase 3, and I damn well know it. This one is going to be tough. I'm going to make the inside as cavernous and kind of open as I can. Like, there'll be huge open places in there. It'll be mostly like kind of a cave. I mean, kind of like they did it in the movie for The Color of Magic. And I'll actually add some more stuff to the top of it too, so you can actually go and explore on the top, which means I gotta fill in some of my little gaps, which you can clearly see when you're up here. There's like gaps in the freaking thing. So this one isn't planned until phase 3 when I do The Color of Magic. I would like some quests to spawn out of it, at least a couple, some side quests, doing shit here and there. Unlike the movie, we're going to add Hrun. We don't have the Temple of Bel Shamharoth yet. That one is going to be another fun one because we are going to try to do an entire 8-sided dungeon. So we're going to have the 8-sided bricks, 8-sided gems, 8-sided everything. So Honestly, the stage three is literally the entirety of the Color of Magic and Light Fantastic, and I'm talking fast again. So we're going to be probably spending the last 2 to 3 months just working on the last part of the main quest. The bottom area, I figured, it's got waterfalls falling off the stupid mountain and shit, so it's kind of misty, all that crap. I don't know, however you want to make that feel. I think one of the other ones to talk about would be the arena. This is one you could have some fun with. Gotta run all the way over here. The arena changes. This is actually scale 1 to 1 how the inside is to the outside. I actually just duplicated the assets straight up and over. The uh, the arena changes per fight. We only have 5 fights for so far. The planned is 20. We got full shoutcasters for them. It's barren out here. On the inside, the first fight is actually pretty barren too. And then we change the arena to, let's see, help. It's actually going to start each fight as I get in here too, so you're going to hear the shoutcasters more than likely. Oh no, I've got a TCL on. Spiders. Fuck you, spiders. Okay, so the first fight, you actually come up every time in the arena, Hunger Game style. The platform will actually, I'll show you real quick. Whee! You'll actually spawn right here, and then the platform will start going up, which will fuck me up because I'm fucking too big because I set my scale really high. So, anyway, you raise up,
do we have today,
and then the
love?
announcers start yapping.
Honestly, I'm not sure, Fred, but it looks like a new challenger.
So is that why the arena is set up so
Anyway,
easy?
they shoutcast. I'm gonna go to the next one so they're not still talking.
What, this is easy to you?
Oh fuck!
What? Only 27 timer spiders, child's play.
I forgot I made
you
it a
say
scene
so.
that plays off
Looks like
yourself.
the challenger is at the gates.
Okay, hold on. Just so they're not gonna be talking the whole time. I threw myself for a loop on that one. Um, so anyway, the arena changes each time, and they do shoutcast it each time too. So anyway, second time is a frost arena where we fight frost trolls and crap, and the announcers actually leave, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Third one is, what is the third one? I think the third one's our city. Yeah, third one's our city. We have warlocks on one side, archers on the other, and they're fighting. They actually start the thing fighting because they hate each other, which of course they're bugging out. Once you kill off one whole side, they summon a boss, and then the other side summons a boss too when you kill them off, and that's how you have to win. You have to kill both sides and the two bosses. Which also conceivably the way I made them fight, you can actually hide in the water, and if you like all the way out and like freaking hide, and if you do, the shoutcasters actually comment that it's a valid strategy to hide like a chicken. Fight four. Oh, fight four is the maze fight. That's right. I'm not gonna be able to even see anything from above. Which the commentators comment on too. It's just a. Let me disable each of these. It's just a crap ass maze I made really quick with a bunch of different random fights, and they'll I don't know, the shoutcasters just comment stupidly like they know what you're fighting, and then once you finish, it's like 50 skeevers that are just normal skeevers like charge you at the end. Like I said, we're just having fun with the arena fights. We're not taking them seriously in any way. The last one we have is a boss fight, and it is a Princess Bride boss fight. Oh, fight 5 Maxwell. We actually have you fight Thaumaturgus Maxwell and the Dread Knight Roberts, and that music's getting really loud, isn't it? There we go, it's going away. You fight Thaumaturgus Maxwell and the Dread Knight Roberts, and basically, Maxwell hides up here. Every time you kill Roberts, he brings him back. He comes down, and because he's only mostly dead, and brings him back to life, obviously. He summons ROUSs, just huge skeevers, and does other crazy crap. Until you kill Maxwell. You have to kill Maxwell, then you have to kill Roberts, but Maxwell's only vulnerable for a little bit of time. So that's our thoughts on that one. One One of the other ones we are doing that's really unique. Is Ostana's quest line. I mean, like, we got a whole ton of other dungeons in here, but you're generally looking at more of the, more of the norm for Skyrim. You got your Nordic ruins. We've got some that are, we're doing kind of, oh, Goblin City. We've got some we're doing kind of time travel-y. Crap, I renamed it. Goblin City. Sorry for the pauses in here. I should stop naming this crap, so stupid. This is another fun one. This is where Goblin City is. Hopefully I can get a guy to actually do a custom race for these. I'm just using tiny orcs. This one he clearly put a lot of time into and had fun with. Yeah, this is our Goblin City for Snuff. We have already one side quest coming out of here. It's actually a really funny one. We're going to have a little goblin toker who made an infinite snail wine bottle, but he cuts it with, I think it was dried frog eggs. Because, like, a hallucinogen, addictive crap, whatever. In Discworld. And once you retrieve it from him from slavers that stole it, you can either give it to Stinky and he'll destroy it, or no, I think he leaves it with you, and or you can give it back to the little goblin, and the goblin will drink himself to death because he's an addict, and then you can pick up the bottle anyway. Which, if you drink it, you become addicted to, and Stinky will charge you like 5,000 gold to give you the cure. Like if you don't drink it every 15 minutes, it gives you like 5 stamina, 5 magicka, 5 whatever, and if you don't drink it every 10, 15 minutes, it'll just start killing you slowly. But every time you drink it for that 15 minutes, we're going to apply a image space that kind of makes it look like you're drunk. So we're having fun with it. But yeah, this is, I really like this Goblin City. He's got them all on pillars. Of course, all the bones and crap. It does look kind of shanty, run down, but, kind of organized in a way. Everything's scaled down inside the houses too. For goblins, everything is generally smaller. The chairs, the tables. I mean, yeah, I don't really know how we would do this one, but it could use its own really cool music too. The other one we are doing is we don't have it up and running yet. It's being written, and it's actually a huge side quest. Nothing to do with Discworld, kind of. Um, we're obviously we do whatever the hell we want sometimes. It's a entire Dwemer city, and we're doing it akin to the likes of, and it's not a Dwemer city per se. It's more of an automaton city, and we're doing Bioshock meets Halo meets iRobot would be for the best description. We've got a, let me go out here. Basically, we got the Dwemer doll. Oh, yeah, she's out here too. That's right. I have her out here for test. And you might have seen videos of her. Dwemer automaton Ostana. I think it's supposed to be Otsana, and I spelled it wrong. The first time you actually meet her, it's going to be a fully optional side quest, and you have to have actually a spell in order to do this, which you have to have done with Nabi and Colon. Nabi and Colon have all their own unique crap too, which is kind of crazy. So you actually meet her up in this tower, which has an elevator, which you can actually get this one whenever. You can't complete it till you actually progress into towards Snuff. Where's the elevator? Anyway, she's up here. She's all dead and shit, and she'll have a note next to her that she needs like a power core. Blah blah blah. There she is. And I had to take her armor off because otherwise you can try to wear it and it breaks your game. It was kind of funny. So you have to have this spell, the reality realignment spell that you get from Tabernae Vagrante's quest, from one of the wandering shops that appear magically. When you get it, we're doing an entire city that is run by the automatons, but there's two factions, a la Bioshock. There's one that loves biologicals and basically wants to put them in a cage for their own safety, like a zoo. On the other side, hates them and thinks robots are the superior master race, blah, blah, blah. And they want to kill them all. they're both trapped. The entrance actually comes up here. I've got a video for it somewhere. I'm not going to be able to un-TCL right now. Basically, another one of the mechanics we're doing is once you get reality realignment, anytime you see this, if you stand on top of it and you cast the reality realignment spell, shit happens randomly. Well, not randomly, obviously, I program it. But we have an entire city just like appear out of the ground, like all moving parts and shit. Or not city, it's a entranceway. When you enter, it's basically going to be massive. Like I got Ryuji working on it, and knowing that kid, like our first dungeon is 2 hours long. It was all him, all original, 100%. Um, we're splitting it up. We're trying to make it a big open city, and your goal is to get Osana's power core. You're going to be having the help of the ones who love biologicals because they're trapped inside it until you exit with her power core, which will break the gate. Kristen's working on the whole storyline quest, writing it and all this crap, which means it's going to be probably too in depth. I don't even know how to really describe. I mean, think Blackreach, but more alive. And we're going to have. Oops, drop my controller. We're going to have lots of moving crap in there, lots of traps, maybe some platforming. Once you realize that the good guys aren't really the good guys, because even the leadership for the good guys is kills off the humans that they capture, the biologicals that they capture to make more soul gems so they can make more automatons. So there'll be three sides to it, the crazy one side, crazy other side, and Osana who wanted to just live and let live, be free, take the fuck off. So technically, you'll have one set of automatons helping you. We've got tons of custom ones too on every skeleton in the game. So we've got some really sweet shit that's going to go on in there. All getting their own custom voices, custom lines for them. Like literally every type will have its own dialogue and shit. So we're not just going to have the normal Dwemer crap. They're actually going to be talking because they're semi-sentient in this. And once you exit, you accidentally allow them to be released, so you have to go back with Otsana and actually close it down, and we're going to have a giant geothermal power plant toward the center, kind of toward the center, probably off the side. Anyway, and your job is to blow it the fuck up. When you blow it up, you're going to have to escape Halo style. We're going to have a giant corridor, and one of the plans is a giant Dwemer gear is going to just dislodge from the power plant and chase you down the corridor, so it's going to kind of be timed. Anybody it catches, it basically just crushes and kills, and we're going to have it bouncing off walls and shit. It's going to be really fucking hard to do, but awesome nonetheless. And then you'll escape out of vent, and the whole place will blow up, and we'll probably actually do two versions of it so you can go back. Like, I actually want to make a destroyed version of the underground city as well, which will be another fun project to blow it all to hell. But yeah, I mean, that's another huge area. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to have the good guys side of the city, the bad guys side of the city, good guys being relative. I mean, there's going to be a whole section. We've got tons of, that's how big my character is. We're going to have tons of custom undead type characters too. So we're actually going to have a whole part of the city where the good guys, had penned all of the biologicals they had, and the bad guys managed to kill them off. So there's going to be just a whole dead area with undead going crazy in that place. So that one's going to be kind of fun. Also, to make it more Bioshock, Centurions are going to be there, but they're going to be big daddies escorting Falmer wizards. And the Falmer wizards are invincible, but the moment you hit the big daddies gain like 600% move speed, and they hit like 5 times harder than they normally should and shit. But if you kill them, the Falmer wizard's a one hit, and each Falmer wizard will have a potion on them that increases either magicka, stamina, or health by 10 points each. So I don't know. I don't know why. But anybody can trigger them as enemies too, so you could actually do like Bioshock and trick, your enemies into throwing shit at you and then, hitting the big daddies and then watch the big daddies beat the fuck out of your enemies. So we're having fun with that. I can't think of too much else. I mean, we got a lot of, but these are mostly just stock dungeons. I'm going to do one dungeon that allows you to alter time with holding an orb. I got the idea from another guy who I can't get into contact with who did a dungeon. So, I mean, like, creepy vibes. I don't know. We've got, like I said, we've got tons of shit. Nobby and Colin have a quest in here where they try to where they actually get the help of a fire spirit to help fire off flaming chickens out of their flat cannon at the base. Um, what's that? I don't know. We got all sorts of crap. I mean, there's plenty of dungeons running around. There's another hole in my world. Um, that's about all I got. I mean, obviously, we can use a lot of ambience anywhere. If you want to do things specific, music specific, I'm not going to turn down shit. And obviously, we've got plenty of spots and we've got plenty of space to keep, using and moving crap. Like, there's no reason I can't keep building out into the oceans over and over again. The map size is literally the size of Skyrim. It's the same 3232 cell, I believe. So I mean, there's just tons of blank space. I mean, we're gonna have we're gonna have little houses and crap out around here. I was thinking I'm putting Granny Weatherwax over here somewhere because I don't want her like directly inside of the town. Um, yeah. Holy crap! Been yapping for 30 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. So yeah. So anybody watches it, there you go. Quick overview. Obviously not showing everything, just kind of some of the more unique areas. Um, we, I really gotta make the whole Clax network. It's gonna suck. Yep, that's all I got. All right, man, this crap. I lost my mouse.